Hey guys, what's going on? Sorry for the obvious lack of audio quality here. I'm on a laptop in a hotel. Long story, let's just get onto the video. I hope you can deal with it. So the main focus of this video is going to be Venus. Her skills have been announced. It's also been announced that there's going to be a Dark Venus, and we're going to talk about that a little bit. Give my opinions on which one is the better one, etc., etc. So the Light Venus. So I'm not really doing a review right now. I'll probably do that when they're actually in the game, so we can look at their skills together and stuff. So there's one main thing that isn't really for sure yet, and that's Light Venus's 5-star skill. It's a shield. It says 3-turn shield corresponding to Venus's max HP. We don't know for sure if this is just like Dark Cupid's, where it's corresponding actually to everyone else's shields as well as her own for her shield, or if it's actually based off of hers as it says. But it says like the same thing for Dark Cupid, so that's kind of confusing. But if it's really like that it corresponds to Venus's, then I would think she's by far the best shield healer, even better than Dark Cupid, and he's serving amazingly well. Besides that, her 3-star skill, a lot of people are not happy about. It's just a 100% chance self-heal 20% like Water Siren, and that is quite underwhelming for how much she was built up. She was announced like a month ago, over a month ago actually, and we had to farm all of last month. And yeah, for that much hype, for that much expectation, it's definitely not very good, and I hope they're going to change it, and I'm sure most people agree there. A lot of people are saying they're rather going to go for Dark Venus. They're going to be having a package that costs 990 Astro Gems to get a Dark Venus along with some other stuff like gold and whatnot. And a lot of people are saying they're going to go for Dark Venus, and I'm probably going to go for Dark Venus as well because of the 80% chance for attack down for 2 turns. That's a very nice skill. We don't have many Astromons that have attack down on their 3-star skill, and the 5-star of course is healing and attack up for 3 turns. So personally, I'm definitely going for Dark Venus. There's no question about that, unless we find out that the shield is really not like Dark Cupid's and it's really based on her own HP, and or if they change the 3-star skill to make that better. Don't get me wrong, Light Venus is definitely a good healer, just not for the effort and resources that it costs to get her to Evo 3 eventually. She's an amazing natural 4-star healer, no doubt about it, just not amazing to the scale which a lot of people, including myself, were expecting. Dark Venus, however, sorry to all those that Evo 3'd their Fire Cupids. Maybe you would rather go for the light one now if you don't have any good shielders. But yeah, Dark Venus, basically just a better Fire Cupid actually, especially on that 3-star skill, because Dark Cupid's is 60% chance attack down for 1 turn. Hers is 80 for 2 turns, so completely beats out Fire Cupid. And then the same 5-star, I believe. Maybe his is 2 turns attack up. You don't quote me on that, I'm not sure. Leader skill is a resist 15 to 20%. So basically they're both really good healers. I'm mainly going for the dark one because I have a Dark Cupid already, which fills pretty much the same role as Light Venus while doing more damage than Light Venus because he has HP aggression instead of just self-heal. And I think I would prefer that more. But of course, I'm going to wait for my final decision a little while until they decide if they're going to change anything or if information comes out that the shield really is completely different than Dark Cupid's. So that's Venus. I'm basically done talking about Venus. If that's all you cared about, you can feel free to leave. We're going to be talking about the rest of the update though. One of the coolest things about this update is that there's going to be a new system called the Hero Contract System. If you log in for 15 days consecutively, you can choose one of 3 natural 5-star Astromons, which is damn cool and very easy. I mean, you just log in 15 days, free nat 5, damn, it's nice. Fire Arthur, Water Valk, or Wood Odin. Personally, I'm not too sure what I would choose. I currently have 2 Arthurs, 2 Valks, and 1 Odin, and I have the Fire Arthur and Water Valkyrie already, so I'll need to relook at Wood Odin's skills, see if it might be worth it to go for her. I'm not too sure, but I'm more leaning towards Valkyrie so I can eventually Evo 3 my light one. Another cool thing is that you can get one of your 4 or 8 needed light bonds by fusing a water bond with a light Cosmo. You can only do that once, but that's still pretty cool. Hopefully we'll also get one for a gift, like a push notification, and that isn't this one. So it could be we're like basically guaranteed 2, and then we just have to get 2 more via Rebirth. Also, fusing Water Siren and Water Slime can make a Water Bond. Fusing Fire Mandragora and Fire Slime can make a Fire Truffle, and that's also quite cool. Another way to get them, so farm those respective areas depending on who you're going for. And by far one of the coolest things, I'm sorry about my tone as well. I'm trying not to talk so loud because I'm in a hotel and there's like people everywhere. But yeah, one of the coolest things is there is a failsafe in the Rebirth now, right? After doing 20 rebirths, you will get a Rebirth egg, which contains a light or a dark Astromon. So no matter how unlucky you get, after 20 attempts and you don't get a light or dark, you will get a light or dark from a Rebirth egg. That's so freaking amazing. Of course, the Rebirth count does reset every new season or every new Rebirth unit that comes along. So if you're really close, and maybe you should just go ahead and push unless you really don't need another light or dark one. Try and get those couple more you need for the last ones because it will reset once the season ends. A Garuda egg is replacing the Persephone egg in the Crystal Shop, as well as a Water Bond and a Fire Truffle egg added. You can buy up to 10 of them. You can also buy Fire Truffle eggs from the Leak Shop. No idea how expensive those are going to be. Shady Shop items, Water Bond, Fire Truffle, blah blah. Also, Nezha. What? Is the Z silent, actually? Someone was like, in the comments, I'm not actually sure if my pronunciation was wrong or if it's like the syllables, because they're like, it's Nezha or Nezha, so it's not Nezha, apparently. I don't give a shit, okay? Calm the hell down. So I'm not really going to go over them. Nothing drastic has changed, just a little bit higher percentage chance on the same skills, so it's not really a big deal, honestly. 1 to 4 star gyms are getting their cost to upgrade lowered, and it says buffed as well, so I'm not sure if they'll have higher percentages. So this is really good for newer players who are still using 1 to 4 star gyms. Doesn't do anything to me, but cool. Garuda will be the special shop rate up. Also, they announced that the storage will be added on the 23rd of March. That's kind of still far away. I was hoping it would come with this update. Unfortunately not, but hey, cool, at least we have a date now. There are some UI improvements made to the clan. There's also the fact that your clan can't go in the same area or can't compete in the same area as last season, so that's kind of weird, interesting. I mean, it doesn't really matter, honestly. The top 4 guilds are going to just dominate whatever area they go in because they're all just going to switch or whatever. And also what's quite cool is that the Burning Time event will now be set to your local time, so if you're always missing the important like EXP boost and gold boost and stuff like that, should be, I guess, more better-ish. I don't know, depends. And yeah, besides that, a couple bug fixes, nothing else too important. But overall, a pretty big update, actually. I guess I'm kind of looking forward to the grind, to be honest, after just grinding golems then. Golems is a lot more chill, though, because you don't need to check it every 5 minutes. You can just leave it there for half an hour and run out of all your energy and sell gems every couple of hours, and yeah, it's all good. But yeah, that also does get quite stale after a while. I think I have like, I don't know, 17 million gold or something now. One other thing is, I think this event is much shorter, only 2 weeks instead of 3 weeks like the previous one was. The previous one was 3 weeks. Well, I guess the grind will be real then, if everyone wants to get that Venus. Oh geez. Well, good luck to you all. You will probably need it. Also, one thing I did forget to mention is that Bond and Truffle will be capturable. Bond will be on the 1st and 3rd continent, and Truffle will just be on the 2nd continent. So if you want to get more Truffles to mix with Bonds and make Venuses, then you can just go on the 2nd continent and farm there until you get all the Truffles you need. But yeah, I guess that'll do it. There are probably some things I forgot and left out, but I went over basically the most important thing that I wanted to in this video, and that's my thoughts on Venus. Personally, I'm kind of disappointed in the light one, but thankfully we have the dark one to choose from now if we'd rather go for that. Me personally, I much rather would go for that since I do have a good shielder already, and it's a light/dark healer also, Dark Cupid, so but for those that don't have a shielder like Dark Cupid, it's much a harder decision, I guess, because shields, I think Dark Cupid's shield is actually very powerful if you have a tanky team. Like Dark Cupid and Dark Horan, oh man, they work so well together. So HP aggressors or other tanks, those shields work really well, so you really have to think about that yourself and look at your other Astromons, see where she'd fit in, etc, etc. Personally, I'm going for the dark one. Maybe I'll try and go for a light also, depending on how everything goes here. But I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, that will do it for today. Again, sorry about the quality of this video as a whole. Normal video should resume pretty much the day after tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to be driving a lot, so yeah. This isn't a vlog, Tyler, shut up. But yeah, that'll do it for today. I'll see you guys probably on the 10th, because I'll still be in this situation tomorrow as well, but yeah. That'll do it. Thanks as always for watching, sorry for rambling, and until next time.